Transcendence and Resurrection in Love. Dayform Buddha. May 10, 2006. Translation edited by Chinyu. Seeds germinate in the soil, eggs hatch at the appropriate temperature, vinegar turns sour through fermentation, particles generate energy in collisions, thunder and lightning resonate throughout the universe through cloud collisions, coal and oil are born under high temperature and pressure, tsunamis are triggered by intense crustal movements, and exceptional talents are forged through life's trials. All transformations require suitable conditions, without them, raw iron cannot become steel. Artists can transform ordinary tree roots into masterpieces, gardeners can shape ordinary grass into classical forms, scientists can send humans into space, and spiritual scholars can transcend time and space to encompass scenes billions of light-years away. Conditions are not pre-existing, they require wisdom to create. The world of right and wrong is full of contentious people. Unhappy families or environments are created by unhappy individuals. Each person's current state is shaped by their own consciousness. To achieve freedom, joy, and happiness, one must first have a consciousness of freedom, joy, and happiness, and then seek environments that foster these qualities. A country bumpkin who studies in a big city for 4 years will undergo a significant change in appearance. An ordinary girl, after 4 years of immersion in the arts, will develop an elegant demeanor. The environment can transform a person. Having explained the principles, let us now consider how to ascend to higher realms of life, the 1,000-year world, the 10,000-year world, and the celestial islands continent of the Elysium world. Lifechanyuan is a place for achieving celestial beings. There are 2 essential conditions, one is having a guide, and the second is the atmosphere created by Chanyuan celestials' collective efforts. Without these basic conditions, even if you have great potential, even if you are a swan egg or a seed of a towering tree, you will eventually perish without suitable temperature and soil, drying out under the sun. The core of life lies in its non-material structure. The quality of life is determined by the structure. To give an imperfect analogy, the United States, China, and Zimbabwe are 3 countries with varying levels of economic development. This difference is not due to history or people but is caused by the management structures of these countries. Different management structures determine the prosperity of a country. Similarly, the quality of a person's life is determined by their life structure. For Zimbabwe to become a developed country, it must first improve its national management structure. Likewise, for a mortal to become a celestial being, a Buddha, or a god, he must improve their life structure. So, what is a structure composed of? The structure of life is primarily composed of consciousness, much like a country's management structure is ultimately shaped by its culture. Thus, to become a celestial being, we must cultivate consciousness. The core component of advanced life consciousness is love. The higher the life form, the higher the content of love in its consciousness, the lower the life form, the lower the content of love. This can be verified by observing those around us. Conduct a survey comparing an unhappy family with a happy one, and you will likely conclude that all members of an unhappy family lack love, while all members of a happy family are filled with love. Since the essence of life lies in its structure, and the main component of structure is consciousness, with the amount of love and consciousness determining the level of existence, our advanced practice should start with love. How to start with love? First, we need to recognize and understand love, grasp its essence and extension, and then practice in love. How to practice? Lifechanyuan itself is a paradise of love, an ocean of love. I set an example with my words and actions. I encourage everyone to actively participate in the construction of Lifechanyuan. Your involvement in this process is your process of practice and cultivation and process of love. I do not focus on the results of Lifechanyuan's construction, whether there are results is not very important. What matters is the process, as practicing love lies in the process, not in the result. Without the process, there will be no result. Therefore, practicing love means participating in the construction of Lifechanyuan, but it can also be practiced in daily work, study, and life. The problem is that in the environment of the secular world, where love is scarce, it is difficult to express one's love. Thus, practicing love and Lifechanyuan is the most effective way to cultivate love. Let us transcend and resurrect in love. Note, the content of advanced practice is generally not made public. However, today, inspired by Tongxin Celestial and considering that the three sisters, Tongxin, Songlong and Ailian, have arrived at Lifechanyuan at the same time, reflecting their love, I am making this advanced practice content public to thank them for their love towards Lifechanyuan. This content will undoubtedly illuminate countless people who are lost on the path of practice and cultivation, helping them gain clarity on their goals and direction. This piece is dedicated to the three sisters of Songlong and their parents.